Well, the Orange Man is back in the White House. And the meltdown is freaking epic.
What are you doing, Scarecrow?
Alright, guys, it's time to go to bed. None of us are stressed about the election, right? We all are gonna just go have the best night's sleep of our lives, aren't we?
2016, when the Orange Man first came into power, we had some of the best meme out there of lefties just losing their freaking mind, really. And we were able to make some very, very entertainment, some very, very memorable moment of these meltdown. And then 2020 happened. It was the conservative time to actually had also some meltdown. Not as memorable as, let's say, the lefties, but they had some meltdown nonetheless. But then fast forward 4 years later, we have now just witnessed some of the biggest, and I mean the most epic ass whooping I've ever seen of a man beating out on a woman. And yeah, it didn't look good for the lefties. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you some of the most epic, and I mean some of the most beautiful, epic meltdown of 2024 from the election. So, let's roll the tape, shall we?
For the astrology girlies, I just want to know, I have been studying Kamala's charts, and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be winning a second term. The next 8 years in her chart look really, really strong. Trump's, not so much.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I was wrong. A lot of astrologers were wrong. A lot of us were wrong. But if you think that right now is the time to tell me that you don't believe in astrology, who gives a about astrology right now, dude? Who literally cares about that? That is like the least of our worries. This is my career. I have built a life off of reading the stars for people and getting it right. But if you're gonna come into my comments and complain that, well, I'm no longer gonna believe in astrology after this, who gives a for real? Let's be for real right now. That is the last of our worries. My mom can't lose her Social Security. We can't lose our Medicaid, our Medicare. There are real things happening in the world right now. And I know that like you guys think this is some big gotcha, but I don't give a if you think astrology is not real right now, because there's real life happening in this country.
Perhaps next time, instead of looking up at the stars, you should look a little bit closer to home, like, reality. And then perhaps you'll be able to actually have a better prediction of what may happen in your own backyard, back here on Earth. Now, next.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
Wait. Did she just say she... Did she just say that she might wake up a slave?
Yo, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why? Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this
That's what happened when you are addicted to
why is it
fear
okay?
porn. Next.
I don't know what the fuck this FYP be thinking today, because I do not need to be seeing gloating posts about people, about their president, and oh my god, he won, I'm so happy, fuck you and your mom. I hope you die.
Jesus, lady, you're so angry. Like, whew. Dude, you're not always gonna have your way every time. Things happen. Just relax. Take a chill pill. Just, grab a Diet Coke or something. But just, get off social media. You're just raising your blood pressure for nothing. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But anyway, next.
I'm sorry. No! Why?
Go.
Why? Do you really
What
hate
the
me
hell
that
is
bad?
No, we don't hate you that bad.
I hate to break it to you motherfuckers, but guess what? The lesbians are gonna fuck all your wives now. Ask my ex.
Psst, come here. Can I watch? Yeah, All right. Good. We got a deal. I got you.
The thing to me is that if this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone else, everyone who feels bad by him is fucking scared. Like, we're scared for our lives, we're scared for our friends. Like, you have pro-life women dying because their doctors are scared to treat them because of the repercussions of his last presidency. How did we get here? How did we get here? To know that there is that much ignorance and that much hate in this country, it's so terrifying. It's so terrifying. How could you do this? How can you claim to be a Christian or anyone of moral values and support someone when every word out of his mouth is hate, when he wants to pardon people who took over the Capitol? You do not do this to people that you love and care about. If you have a woman in your life, if you have an LGBTQ person in your life, if you have anyone in your life who's not white, how did we get here? Someone tell me, please. Someone really tell me, please. Because the only way I see it is that, like, either he cheated and that was his secret, or this country is built on so much hate, and we might never get out of this. If you voted for him, you are dead to me. Go ahead and block me, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I really don't.
The liberal white woman. What is it about you guys? Y'all are just so close to tears. The waterwork is never too far away to just, at a snap of the finger, you guys can just cry and come in. That's scary, man. That's like, you guys are just, it's dangerous. But anyway, next.
4 years of a majority Senate, of a majority House, most likely 7-2 Supreme Court, a red president, a convicted felon, a rapist, a racist. And you're going to tell me this is God's will? Project 2025. This is going to F us over. It does not matter if this is the last time this man can run. It honestly does not, because I don't know how we can undo this next time. How can we undo this? Because y'all are racist. Because y'all are misogynists. I have no words. Like everything is everything. Like, forget about it. Oh my gosh.
That right there, that attitude is the reason why you are in the position that you're in right now. Because people are sick and tired of getting a label placed on them the moment they disagree with you. At some point, they stop giving a fuck. It doesn't matter how many times you call them racist, misogynistic, or homophobic, or whatever the case may be. They don't care anymore. They don't. So until you actually can have a proper conversation, take your emotion out of it, and to be able to try to understand where the other person is coming from, you always gonna have that meltdown. Always. But anyways, I don't mean to be all preachy and stuff like that, so let's get to the last video, shall we? Yeah.
I just called my brother and I said, who did you vote for? He gonna say Trump for president. I said, hang up on you. Not in the fucking mood. Because right then and there, you're not my brother anymore. And I blocked you. Fuck is you talking about?
Yo, what is it about some of you guys that are just quick to, like, discard your family? Because politically, you guys are not aligned. Look, listen, I was having a conversation with my dad, right? I love the guy. Dude, that's my dude, right? He's not a Trump supporter. He doesn't like orange men. And I like orange men. But you know what I will not do? I would never, ever, and I mean never, ever, ever, ever give up my dad for the orange man. I like orange men. I like them. But do I like him more than my dad? Hell no. No, and that's the thing, though. Like, you guys are so emotionally caught up on this whole thing that y'all willing to break families, y'all willing to actually, like, stop talking to your siblings, all because the person disagree with you politically. I mean, I don't know your brother. Your brother's probably dusty like you. Or maybe you're not dusty. Your brother is dusty. But anyway, so let's say that he no longer have to actually help you in your hours of need. Who do you think actually lose more in this relationship? All because of, he did not support the Indian woman that you like. People, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I think, now for the closing argument, I believe you guys need to set your priorities straight. I know election can be somewhat very emotional. You guys think that your life depends on it, is the last thing you get to do. And yes, sometimes it's important. It's very important. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not important, but it's not as important as your family. Because at the end of the day, the person you get to rely on the most are the people that are closest to you, your inner circle. I got friends that are on both sides of the aisle, whether you're Democrat or you're Republican or whatever the case may be, right? Liberal, conservative, that doesn't matter to me, because I look at value. What value do you have in my life? And what value do I have in your life? If you believe that I don't have any value to the point that you would actually discard me for a person that don't give a about you, then, that's on you. So stop throwing away your family. Stop throwing away your friends. Stop breaking your friendships and your relationship and stuff like that over politicians. Anyway, I'm your host, The Haitian. So I hope you had some fun with all these epic meltdown. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.
Major, what battleground state looks good for Kamala Harris tonight? I know, you keep thinking through them.
No, there is no really good answer for that right now. I mean, even Michigan, which theoretically looks okay, 66%, 53% okay, that's sort of in the ballpark, but nothing really looks that great in terms